Come join the best sports betting community in the world. Join by clicking the link directly below. Get plays sent directly to your phone by the best sports cappers in the world. Don't be a lame. Join the Hall of Fame.
It's fucked up what happened to Russ, bro. On God. It's fucked up what happened to Russ. And Russ got a bad take because of that Lakers team. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. You talk to T-Lou. T-Lou did an interview with motherfuckers. I love Russ. Ever since Russ left the Lakers, bro, he's been on the minimum, bro. We've never seen this ever. We've never seen a player who's been the MVP, who's impacted the game, who they call him names and tell him he can't shoot, go to the playoffs, shoot 40% with the Clippers the very next year. Right? Take a less demeaning role with the Lakers. Take a less demeaning role with the Clippers. He's been a sixth man ever since he's left the Lakers. He's a starting point guard in the NBA. He's arguably one of the top 3 point guards to ever play the game. You tell me this man can't get on the team all because he's passionate, all because he stretches with the team every single fucking practice, all because if it's a team out and he's there all the fucking time. All because if you talk to anyone around the league, Russ is the best teammate I ever have. I talked to Paul George. Hey, P, Pat, you go love Russ. Austin Reeves, Russell Westbrook, one of the best teammates I ever had. What the fuck are we talking about? Why isn't this man on the team?
Before we go to him signing with a team, what's your response to that? Because I got some bars, bro.
I agree with him wholeheartedly. That's the crazy
I
part.
didn't expect you to say that.
Pat Bev, you know what I'm saying? He could come off some type of ways every now and then, but I agree with him wholeheartedly. It's 100% no reason why Westbrook shouldn't be on the team that he of his choosing at that point. He was a triple-double Dawn for 3 years. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. His biggest anti is how hard he plays and how passionate he is for the game. Are you serious? And he's to the point that he will do a backup point guard job. He just want to ball. So I get it. His game don't translate to today's game. I give him that. Spare me, bro. He's a better backup point guard than 75% that's out there, bro. So he can be a winning backup for anybody in the league. Anybody should be happy to have somebody like that on their bench, bro. So I agree with him wholeheartedly.
I take no Russell Westbrook disrespect anywhere,
at all, bro. Not on this channel, bro.
You know, it's like I've been telling people for the last 5 years, if there's one jersey that I will buy in the NBA, it is Russell Westbrook or if it's one game I go to, because I know he's giving me 120% when I go pay my hard-earned money. I know he's that play. It's only you can name probably 3 players in the NBA that's going to give you 120% of their effort if you spend your hard-earned money. And Russ has been that since he got in the league. And the worst decision he ever could have did was teamed up and got with LeBron. I said it was terrible. Everybody figured it was terrible. It just didn't match. It was bad.
Yeah, there's both ball dominant players.
Nobody didn't see it as a successful situation, right? So he did that, and the reason it's the worst thing is not because they didn't work. It's because when LeBron don't win and the Lakers don't win, they have to put the blame on somebody, and they all teamed up and put the blame on Russ. They said he was a vampire. He was a cancer in a locker room. You had Shannon Sharp and you had Skip Bayless. Every day, remember, Skip Bayless was doing clown show music after every turnover he was doing. You had him. He's Westbrook. It was the most disrespect you ever seen from a superstar in history consistently when he went over to the Lakers. And the very next year, he played in the exact same fucking building and balled out. And when Kawhi went out, it was just Russ. Then when Paul George went out, it was just Russ in the playoffs dropping 30 and doing everything to try to get them a win. You go over to Denver, and like how you said, first thing first, it's not like, because it's like players get older and they take a bunch of steps back. His step back, he went from 120 to 80%. So it's like, it's 100%.
Yeah.
So his step back is not a step back where it's like, all right, you got 80% in the tank still left, and you're willing to play the 6 man off the bench, and he play, you watch before tip off, he over there having fun. Every single clip you see is Russ talking to the janitor, playing around, joking around, having a good time. He get in the game, he give you that boost of energy, he's gonna score. The only thing you can say bad about Russ is today game they shoot a lot of threes, and Russ is not consistently good at shooting threes. He's not.
That's the only thing, yo. He like his game. I will willing make it right. Well, make this point. His game isn't what this game is today,
Yeah.
but he's still good enough.
Yeah, because he's good enough where it's like, all right, if I don't shoot the 3, I'm going to take it in and probably get fouled or whatever it is. Or if he's hot, because the thing is, it's literally Russ going to brick all his threes, or he's going to shoot 3 for 3. And you like, damn, because they're going to leave him open thinking he can't shoot them. You get older, you're an NBA player. It's a 3. Figure out how to make it. So
Did he almost get put in the Carmelo Anthony?
did you see what Carmelo Anthony said?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Russ can help right f***ing now.
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
No, he can't help them. No.
I think he could.
They the champs.
Kaz, take your heart glasses off. The only way Russ goes back to OKC is to be ready to be on a coaching staff. That he should not go back as a player at all.
I'm staying 10 toes down with Kaz right here.
You cannot bring Russell Westbrook back to OKC and don't play him.
Exactly.
He cannot go from the greatest player in your franchise history to maybe playing or maybe not playing. It doesn't work. You diminish that man's legacy by that. Let's protect the legacies of these players. Not somebody who's been in the league 5 years, 6 years, who went. No, this is somebody who's put in pain, pressure, #1 jersey sales, MVP of the league.
You're making my point for me.
No, he's not, Kaz.
No, we not. Let me finish with that. He cannot.
For all those reasons, OKC should be like, yes. The one thing he can add to his legacy is what? The ring.
Chasing the ring, though, now. It's a difference with chasing the ring, and I still got to enjoy this game. Chasing the ring at this point in time. You can't send the greatest player back. He left and then come back and then he's not playing? No.
Yes.
And as a player, I know I still can play? No, hell no. Dame went back to Portland because Dame is going to come back healthy and play. CP went back to the Clippers because CP is going to play. He ain't go back to sit on the bench. He ain't go back, I'm going to just do my victory lap. No.
Now, real
Westbrook
quick,
had
people, that was one clip. That was not the clip I was talking about. The clip I was talking about, because that was the OKC clip. There's a clip I'm going to paraphrase because I can't find it. Let me see. The clip I'm going to paraphrase. Melo was talking about what happened to him. He was like, yo, if anybody can talk about this situation, I am the most credible to talk about the situation. And he broke down step by step what happened. He said, all right, so I'm Melo. I done did all this stuff for the league, whatever it is. And here's like what happens is so-and-so, wherever it's the owner or GM, they put this dark cloud over you. And it's like, all right, he's a cancer, he can't play or whatever it is. And once they put that dark cloud over you, the other teams is, they start playing around with your name, even though you can play. He's like, so now it's hard for you to get back on a team. It's like, he's like, yo, it's a week before the NBA season. You ain't heard nothing from a team. So now what's going to happen is the season going to start. They don't want to add you to the team because they don't want to disrupt what they got going on. They don't want to do this. He's like, so when they finally want to add you, they want to add you for vet minimum. And Melo broke it down because Melo been through it. He was like, this is 100% what Russ is going through. And he's like, this is 100% how he should handle it because this is how I handled it. Then my man like, yo, do you regret doing this or doing that? He's like, I can't remember exactly how he said it, but it's like, Russ is already solidified And Melo was like, he didn't regret his situation, but if Russ want to leave out on his own terms, you can leave out on your own terms. But when you're that good, don't let nobody disrespect you and make you look dumb because you're already rich, you're already successful. So I'm not about to be on no bench playing 12 minutes while I know I'm good enough to be playing 25 minutes and contributing. I'm not going to do that. But real quick, before you talk, Hugh, we just got a super chat. $1.49, shout out. Let's drop an exclusive bomb. DALG 5444. My
Thanks,
dog.
Twin.
Up in the AA Twin, we appreciate it, dog. He
Thanks,
said,
Twin.
let's go Blue Jays. Since the Tigers is out, let's go Blue Jays then.
Hey, clock it.
Clock that super chat. What's your thoughts about that? I wish I could have found the clip that I wanted to find where he gave the real game. But what's your thoughts about that?
I mean, I guess I was going anti of it because really, I'm at this point. He is at the point of the career that I believe well, go ring chase, brother. If that's what you want to do it. Because when I hit you with it, I'm like, it doesn't make sense for him to go to Kings because it's not going to do nothing for his legacy. If we're going to talk about legacy, let's talk about legacy. Carmelo Anthony already went down the whole list of how much he accomplished. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, no question, right? Literally, there's literally only one thing that he's missing. You know, and I know it.
That ring,
It's
baby.
that ring, baby. That ring, baby. Literally one
I
thing.
wanted Russ to get it with Denver so bad, bro. It was a
Me
great
too.
fit,
That
too.
that was
Him
the
and
only
Joker,
thing I was
Joker
pushing
look
for
great
Denver.
together.
Yeah, I was only pushed for Denver for Russell, man, because we love how hard he works, bro, and that's one thing that's lacking in the NBA because we always complain about
Effort.
how they taking time off and effort, and he doesn't do that. So for him to go to Sacramento is like, bro, you just wasting the year because we all
But
know
Sacramento
Sacramento ain't
is,
gonna do it. No,
uh,
no, exactly not. So, but to go to OKC, which I was thinking he was anti OKC, I was like, well, they just won it, and you go back home. I see what he's saying, but would they do him dirty like that? You know what I'm saying?
So,
I think
the part that I didn't play or didn't show, that was like, all right, what if Melo was like, if Russ talked to the owner or the coach or whatever it is, GM was like, yo, this is my last year. I'm playing with y'all. Let me get a farewell. He was like, if he do it that way, because they're gonna respect him, he know he's gonna have a role. He's gonna get in, probably play 15 minutes a game or whatever it is, and he get that last hoorah that way. He's like, I do it that way. If it's like, okay, this is my last year, let me do my last year at home, and you know what I mean. And you got a possible chance
because
to win a ring
you gotta give him the second greatest Thunder of all time.
over SGA.
Um, yeah. SGA is number one.
It's
SGA
crazy.
number one,
SGA
bro.
got it fast too.
Yeah, it got quick as hell. He'll be number two. And KD be number three.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what Russ did for Oklahoma, whatever they say
Mhm.
is like it was crazy. You got to think if there's no SGA, Russ did. You know, it's like
Number
when
one.
KD, because you got to think when KD left, KD was at HAN. We're talking about
Mhm.
you left us, blah blah. All right, I'm over here by myself, and you went by yourself and won an MVP. Like
Mhm.
you put the team on your back with less. But
Yeah,
SGA came
because they
in.
was in a terrible spot when KD left, and Russ was like, "Forget all that. I'm about to ball out," and that's exactly what he did. So it's like you gotta give him that. So honestly, he was more important. Well, I ain't gonna say more important because SGA won a chip, but it's not the gap ain't that big of a difference. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
You don't think so?
Nah, no, because it's like he did with more troubled times.
Well, the
The
thing is,
water wasn't.
people. Unfortunately, I don't want to say the word because like respect is like people respect more what Russ did. versus even SGA got the championship and he got the talent. People respect Russ more because his grind was just different to do. His process was different, bro. People just respect it a little bit more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Next,
No, that makes sense.